Hey family, happy New Year's to everyone. Yes, it's a brand new year. The old year, that's gone. We don't have to worry about that no more. Today is a brand new day, and it's not only a brand new day, it's a brand new year. So today, we're going to start off in the book of Matthew, the very first book in the New Testament, as we start this very first day in the new year. And we're going to start off with Jesus' first address. It's like the inaugural address that he addressed to everyone in chapter 5. Okay, it's called the Sermon on the Mount, one of Jesus' most famous sermons. And it's so important because the first section today, we're going to talk about the very first thing that came out of his mouth in the Beatitudes. This was so important, and what the word blessed is. And for Christians, how it's so more important to be blessed than it is to be happy. Because some of us, we're going to start this year and we're going to be like, Happy New Year, I want to be happy. Last year, no more problems. I'm never going to have a hard day again. And Jesus is like, actually, that's not what you're signing up for when you signed up to be a Christian. It's actually going to be the opposite. You're going to go through pain. You're going to go through trials. You're going to go through tribulations. Not every day is going to be a perfect day. And so he lets them know the difference, why it's so important that Christians are blessed. Blessed. Everybody say blessed. All right. So some people have said that happiness and blessed means the same thing. Well, it kind of doesn't. The difference is happiness is based on your circumstances, right? It's temporary. Like, for example, I give you $1 million in your hand right now, right? You're going to be like, you're going to be so happy, right? Like, I got $1 million. What if I took it away? That happy face will turn into a sad frown really fast. Blessed is something that's just this joy that no matter what your circumstances is, no matter what you're going through, you're going to have the joy of the Lord that only Jesus can give. Blessed. So Jesus is about to go what is famously known as Beatitudes, which starts off the Sermon on the Mount. This is so important because this is the very first thing he says. When he opens his mouth, this is what comes out. And we see that in chapter 5. As Jesus, verse 1, it says, he's seeing the crowds. He went up to the mountain. And when he sat down, his disciples came to him. So you're like, why is he sitting down? Well, that's how teachers back then, they used to teach. They used to sit down. It's different from today. And the reason why he had to go to the mountain, because there was so many people, he wanted them to be able to hear him and be able to see him as he was speaking. So he went on the mountain so that everybody could see him. Just kind of like it was a stage in a sense. And then in verse 2, of Beatitudes, and he opened his mouth, taught them, saying, and he starts off the Sermon on the Mount with this. Blessed. Everybody say blessed. Or the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Well, wait. What do you mean? Bless the poor in spirit. Like, what? That's contrary to what I want to be happy. I want to be rich in spirit. Well, Jesus is about to give a bunch of things of what the Christian life looks like. And the poor in spirit, well, that's when you admit that I can't do this by myself, God. I need you. And when he says, there's the kingdom of heaven, Matthew, when he says the kingdom of heaven, he's talking about God. So he said, you will be with God. You have a relationship with God. And then he goes on in verse 4. Blessed are those who mourn, for they should be comforted. And you're like, what? Well, mourning is from loss or people pain. Sometimes mourning from your own sin. There's the mourning from financial loss. The mourning from losing people. We shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. The meek is when we trusting on God, not just ourselves. That we don't have all the pride. I can do it my own. I can fix things. No, here, God, no matter what the circumstances, I know you got it. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, and peace translated here is shalom, which is only the perfect peace that God could give. For they shall be called sons of God. And bless those who persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you who revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For so they persecuted prophets who were before you. Now, wait. What do you mean, Pastor? Like, wait. I thought being a Christian, I thought my year was supposed to be perfect. I thought everything was going to be great. And I thought, I was going to get this new job and new relationship, new finances. I was going to make $1 million this year. I have all these plans. But Jesus is saying something different. And that's exactly what he's saying. He flipped how we see things, the culture or the world, and he flipped it upside down and said, this is what being blessed means. And so I want to encourage you this year. This year is going to have ups and downs, trials and tribulations. But blessed are those who go through these things right here. For theirs will be the kingdom of heaven. And they will be with God, because this is what Christian life is like. It's not all perfect. We go through things. You go through things. I go through things. This year is going to have some things. But we can grow through these things. We can learn through these things. We can encourage each other through these things. We can pray for each other when things. We can unite through these things. We can worship God through the good, the bad, and everything and all things, because we are blessed and not just happy. This is not temporal. This is eternal, and blessed is the pure joy that we have no matter what we go through. Y'all have a blessed day. Happy New Year.